Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little Geminis out there. Are we feeling the love? And I hope that we continue to feel the love, okay? And I hope that you're all super duper well today, okay? And that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are. So what do we do? 3, 2, 1, beam me up, my juice, little lads. Thank you, little lads. You're delicious and bright. Now then, can I just please just say, it's going to be a quick read today, my delicious baby. Geminis, now the reading will gel with some of you, not for all of you. So please, if you could just take from it, there we go, as what you will, my delicious babies. This is definitely for somebody. Okay, right. You see, there seems to be a mixture with the readings today, my delicious babies. It really does, you know. But I'm not seeing a lot of immersion. So there's not a lot of, I get so emotional, baby. Not a lot of that going on today, my delicious babies. Oh, there we go. So they're flicking themselves over. There's something going on. Oops, there goes the other two. There we go, my delicious babies. This is definitely for somebody, even if nobody clicks on my view. Now then, let's have a look at the first card. There we go. Wait. So let's just read, please, and thank you. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Well, I always say that. If you take your time, then there we go, better things happen. Do you see what I mean? But when you go rushing in, there's plenty of songs, isn't there? You know, like, I'm not calling any of you fools, my delicious babies, but there's lots of different songs, isn't there, which says, you know, only fools rush in. Do you see what I mean? I'm not calling you fools, my delicious babies, not at all, but, you know, it's well known, isn't it? Okay, my delicious babies, that's why you must always pace yourself, take your time. Do you know what I mean? Chill and relax, okay? You'll still get to your destination. Sometimes just takes a little bit longer. Next card, stay optimistic. So I've got my singing voice on today, my delicious baby Geminis. Let's just read, please, and thank you. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Say, you have a positive mental attitude at all times. There we go. And everything's super duper wonderful and delicious. Final card in that section, make a decision. This little baby's out again today. Feeling stuck or indecisive, listen to your intuition and make a decision. Well, I always say that. Everybody must always use their intuition. If something is not a rocking and a rolling, look at that, and I'm going to leave that out. Bless change, okay? But if something's not rocking and a rolling, well, you know, sometimes you have to, very sadly, I mean, I know it's something that, you know, not a lot of us like to do sometimes, but sometimes you have to move on, don't you? Now, let's just read, please, and thank you. And I'll leave this out because I was shuffling and it's on your reading, my delicious babies. A major life change brings you great blessings, yes. So for some of you delicious babies, and that little baby's out again. So for some of you delicious babies, that's what you're going to be having, you know, beautiful, there we are, changes in your life. Isn't that wonderful, my delicious babies? It's a miracle. Somebody just made me do that. Final set of cards, reduce little card. 8 of Cups. So this means seeking. So for some of you, not all of you, please do not be afraid to leave the past behind as your future's, looking promising. Next card, 6 of Wands. Well, you cannot go wrong with this. That's a victory. So whatever any of you are doing in your lives, my delicious babies, whether it's work, business, whatever it is, okay? If some of you, not all of you, relationships, well, you know, you'll have a victory. There we go. Now, next card, let's get to this one. Death card, first time out today. Now, very rarely does it ever signify a passing. Very rarely, okay? It usually means major change. So it's out with the old and then in with the new. So it's like the rebirth of something, whether it's to do with business, whether it's to do with a job, whether it's to do with a relationship, a friendship, a family situation, but it's a rebirth. Do you see what I mean? So it's all very positive. Now, occasionally, it can mean that if there's been an exchange, there we go, of words with somebody, well, it's all about learning from that experience, isn't it? At the moment, my delicious babies, I'm looking like Wurzel Gummidge. Seem to be stumbling on your video for some reason. Final card, Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, this is somebody who's male or female, okay, my delicious babies. So this is somebody who can charm the birds out the trees, okay? Very poetic, very graceful, okay? And sometimes can be maybe a little bit of a flirt. So if it's not yourself, you could be dealing with somebody, or somebody who you know could be dealing with somebody who's rather flirtatious. Well, I always say that ones should get to know, there we are, one another. because it doesn't always work. I've seen it over the decades. Do you see what I mean? And if somebody is, you know, being very flirtatious, which that's their normal nature, well, you know, 9 times out of 10, you go out with them, you come home with them. Do you see what I mean? But sometimes I've seen, there we go, toxic situations which are not healthy at all. So that tells me turtle incompatibility. Anyway, so until your next read, my delicious baby, sending you all so much love, bright blessings, peace, love and harmony in each and every one of your lives. So until my next read, much love, God bless, take care, thank you, goodbye. I've really stumbled on your video, my delicious babies, I'm sorry.